Hi. No one's here. Don't care. I'm bored at home, so want to put in some catch up sometime. Thought I'd stream. Oh, Choco Moco Latte is here. How you doing, man? I hope you're good. Thanks for subbing. 8 months. You crazy fool. I'm just at home. I'm bored. I'm waiting for Doctor to phone, so I may shoot off at some point. And that's me done. So, I'm playing 7 days. I'm trying to build a big, huge base thingy, and I love this game. I really love this game, probably more than is healthy. So I just thought I'd chill, chat, play a game, do stupid shit, you know. The usual, really. I've been playing this for a while. As you can, it really is a great game, and I'm way too obsessed with it. I've been playing this for quite a while. I got 2,500 hours on this game. I'm level 92 already. Well, I say already. Day 23, level 92. I like to play this game in the Dawn of the Dead style. So no zombies run. There's just an absolute shitload of them, and they all walk. I had a base with sort of good defences, but the zombies didn't want to go into it. So I'm going to have to try to sort that out. So I need to dig a little bit more of a trench out here to sort of protect this bit, so that they just go down there instead. But yeah, I've got 5 days until all of that, and then I can get that all sorted. So yeah, I'm in the process of making as much cement as possible. I have got what is, in my opinion, the best gun in the game. So yeah, this is where I am. See, now look at it. Normally when I get to this far in the game, I've done so much more. Ooh. Oh, that's them digging out. That's fine. All of this is going to become a massive fucking trench anyway. Going to fill it with spikes and blade traps and stuff. So, got my bike, got that, got the trader. So, yeah. Here's all my, well, part of my stuff. And then what will become a kitchen, and then my farm with a little bit of food on it. So yeah, but I thought I'd stream, even though, I mean, I'm going to be streaming tonight anyway. I ordered my Empire base kit this week. Nervous and excited, assembling it all. That is fucking awesome. That is awesome. So what? Yeah, you have to remind me. It has been such a long time since I've chatted LARP with anybody, really. My keen sort of fell out the window. What you're pretty sure you're Wintermark, aren't you? Yes, Steiner. That was it. Yeah. Ah, so you got nice trousers, nice tunic, and all of that. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. What colour tunic have you got? You need to show that shit off. Yeah, all ready for me to embroider the shit out of. Wine coloured, no doubt I'll be spilling it down myself. Yeah, well, yeah. It happens quite a lot. It's better supply of stone now. Yeah, you need that sort of stuff. As long as it's going to keep you warm, that's the main thing when it comes down to it. 2 litre drinking horn of Fanta Market 2. Yeah, I think PD might put a thing out to say don't pass drinks around. Bring your own drinking thing. I prefer my tankard to drinking horns because you'll find that when people are at a little bit too much to drink, that drinking horns get spilt everywhere. Absolutely fucking everywhere. So I tend to go through about 2 tankards an event because I leave them places. So, but yeah, COVID permitting, we'll all be there in April, smashing the shit out of each other, which will be wonderful. So fingers crossed on that front, to be honest. James, I need to replace my tank. I think I left it unplugged. It happens, man. I had, I think the last event I went to, I had 3 people come up to me and go, "Oh, this is your tankard." So I gained 3. I've got 1 left. So you know, fucking marvelous. It's yeah. Apologies for no green screen. I couldn't be asked to put it up. So, but yeah. So I gain loads, lose loads. Oh, I should turn off the. Nope, not that one. Doink. Let's turn that off. Because that just looks weird. But yeah, I mean, it's why a lot of the traders, they sell a tankard for a £5. So you get so many people there with, yeah, you know, they go through tankards so often. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Trying to get myself, well, relatively fit again. So I'm back to doing push-ups and things like that. I need to do a little bit more stuff on my cardio. How am I feeling about E1? I'm optimistic, but it's so up in the air. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, that's the funny thing, isn't it? Really, let's face it. I think E1 will happen. Ooh. So yeah, I think it will happen, which I'm pleased about. But I think because of the advisories that have come from PD, I think there's going to be a lot of I think there'll be a lot of stuff put in place to help people out and to stop them from. Let's go on a bit of a drive, I think. Don't really know about going north. Fuck it, let's head north. So yeah, I think E1 will happen. I think there'll be a lot of restrictions put in place. I remember hearing that they were saying that God, Monster, a lot of the really big tents may have a side or two removed as well, which will be interesting. And then that'll be the only way people can do stuff inside. I think there'll be a mask. If you're going inside a tent, you must wear a mask, those sorts of things. But this is all going to be stuff that Matt and everybody at PD will have to sit down and talk about, to be honest. So I'm not overly fussed about any restrictions for myself. I'm triple jabbed now. I need fucking fuel. So, but I think, as James has said, I think E2 will be the one to let us. Well, it's all down to what the government say and do. They've proven to be fucking useless so far. So we just have to wait and see what comes up, I think. And then we can go from there. I mean, there's so many player events happening. I believe there's actually a player event happening on the month of Empire. I think it's happening 2 weeks after Empire. So it will be weird, but having not been to an event, I don't have any past experience to compare it to. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think, to be honest, everyone's outside anyway. Everybody will be at their own tent doing stuff. I think it may mean that the bar and food places like Tykes will, not Tykes, Moorish will suffer a little bit. But I think in the grand scheme of things, if that's only going to happen for an event or two, then that's alright. There may be a case of no eating inside at these places. You have to take it back to your own campsite and things like that. There's so many variables. It will be once they see the results of running the first event that we know where we stand. Yeah, there's gonna, like I say, there's gonna be a lot of stuff to decide on. And PD are getting advice from the government, so well, the professionals. So, and I mean, in my opinion, they haven't led us wrong. I don't think any events should have happened. I mean, on a completely selfish point of view, I really wish they did. I've missed being in a field a lot. I do miss LARP, but it's weird because at the moment I also have been going through a bit of a LARP funk as well. So part of me is wanting to froth about it and hear people talk about it. It's why I get people on stream, because when you hear everybody talking so passionately about it all, hey there, Mr. Bear. It kind of gets you all excited and everything. I've had so many messages from people telling me that they've had their keen kept going because of the streams and stuff like that, and it's just like, well, it certainly ain't because of me. It's everyone who comes on stream is so passionate about it all. It's fantastic. There was a play event the week after he won. Yeah, cut the strings. Yeah, Rob. Oh, shit. Jesus. Well, that nearly killed me. That was good. Jeez, I'm nearly dead. Yeah, so that Rob's running that one for players in London. It's pretty perfect. It's near Potters. Oh, is it in London? Ooh. Well, if E1 doesn't happen, then I might have to go to that one. Definitely got me from that. I'd like to do LARP too. I've bought a ticket phase. Yeah. They've had that. I mean, the community's had its moments where it's been amazing, where it's been bad, but everything does. Everyone who's been part of the Hefty fam has been amazing for everybody, in my eyes. And I think it's all pretty fucking awesome. So is that going to appear on the map? No, it doesn't. But yeah, Brock spawned a few of us pretty local to could do lifts, so Chesham is a good station, or Cuffley. I'll have to have a look. There's my phone. I need to clean my beard. Off to the gym. Oh, excellent. Well, you have a good time, mate. Don't work too hard. I will be around later. Don't know what I'm doing later. I've had a pretty shit weekend, so... Oh, just north of London. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. It's definitely doable. So... I could see if the wife wants to stay at her parents for a weekend, and then I can travel up, because they live in they live near Ickenham, so I might go and I might be able to do that instead. So how is everybody doing in chat? I can't see numbers or anything. I'm not overly fussed. Like I say, I'm just bored at home. So I just wanted to do something. I've been watching a few documentaries. This what is that? Over the weekend as well. I've been watching World War II in colour. And it's been quite interesting and quite fun to watch. So the problem I have with all of these documentaries, so like World War II in colour, is it's very American. It's very, very American. So it's all been very, well, look at how awesome the Yanks are at all of this, that and the other. And I'm just very, but I don't want to. So, there is that. So I've got no bloody health. That's the problem now. Really need to build up my defences for the next 7th night as well. There's a lot of gossip about how World War II in colour was made on Netflix. Yeah, I'm very, very curious because it's very... how do you describe it without being too offensive? That's the problem. It's enjoyable, but it is very... It just reeks of bias towards, well, I don't know, whoever paid the most, I guess. It's awful. The producers scraped Facebook for free material. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's shit. Okay, I'm going to go into this place, I think. That's fucking awful. I mean, they were very, very pro-American anyway, but I find that a lot of the history documentaries are, because they're the ones paying for it. They deliberately write it to cause offence, hence US bias, an attempt to cause rows between Brits and US. Talking heads disagree on camera, and producers push various discredited narratives. Shit. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I've noticed how it's very interesting to see how they, when they're talking about the Germans, and it almost seemed to be very, well, I wouldn't say pro-German. It was very, I mean, they're very pro Blitzkrieg, and that's like, they're very, I mean, it's like if the cameras weren't on them, I'm sure they would have been jerking it to that, which was pretty. Yeah, I mean that's something that when me and Helen were watching it, that was something that came to our attention almost immediately. It was very much, Jesus, they love the Germans, don't they? So that wasn't, I mean, it wasn't great. I mean, I wouldn't mind so much as long as they were talking, like they were talking the truth about stuff. As long as it was factual. You know? Might just be me. I can hear something. Fuck me. Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't really care as long as they were telling the truth. Because I'm watching this shit because I want to learn stuff. I'm not watching it because I want to, like, witness these people talking shit about everyone else. I mean, there was, it was one of the historians. I can't forget his name. Was this American geezer, and he was so after Pearl Harbor and Midway and all that stuff, and he basically was just saying, well, it doesn't matter what they did, what the Japanese did. They said, regardless, they say, the Americans, we do not give up. We have a never say die attitude and all of this. And so we would have come for them regardless of what they did for us. And it was just sort of like, Jesus, just, you know, put your hands where I can see them. I'm not interested in your political rhetoric here. But it was, I took great umbrage with the Paris episode. I don't think I've seen that one yet. We might have just got to that one. We haven't been watching them in order. We've been sort of like picking between. So I'll have to watch that one. I mean, it's on Salerno. We're furious. Oh, well, that one it'll probably be watched over dinner. this evening. Then, so if I die now, I'm going to be fuming. But yeah, the whole thing has been a bit ridiculous so far. It's only, I mean, I've only really recently been developing a keen interest in it all. So, oops. But it's been, yeah, some of it's been quite interesting. I need to get to more places to go and see and read up on these things. I mean, I used to love the Imperial War Museum. I used to love going to the Imperial War Museum when I was younger. But thanks to... yeah, I know what you're going to say. Thanks to certain individuals on Twitter continually pointing out the shit that they do and how much they haven't helped anybody, haven't done anything for anybody except for promote and their own stuff rather than do anything else. And it's just they don't show everything, they don't do anything. It's just been really fucking shit. So here's me. Because when I was younger, my dad used to take me down up to London a lot to go and see museums and all of these sorts of things. But I wanted to do it with my daughter, but I don't want to show her stuff if it's just wrong, you know? Hearing you talk about it, I don't understand why you're still watching it. Hi Joel, I hope you're doing okay. Miss you. Well, to be honest, mate, it's, well, I'm British. I'm a glutton for punishment. That's the main, that's the main thing there. And when people say, and when anybody turns around and says, oh yeah, this was shit, that was shit, you automatically go, I need to see what is shit. Well, I certainly do anyway. Fuck all. Yeah. I mean, you've got the historic dockyard in Portsmouth, which is somewhere that I have a lot of fond feelings for. It's an amazing place. Get in. Okay, well, fuck it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, D-Day story is amazing. I don't know, mate. Yeah, it is. It really is, mate. I mean, it's like, best way to describe it. You've got a historian who has delusions of grandeur. They've put their story, their own ideas of this is what's happened in history, and this is what I want you to think and what I want you to believe about this point in history. So I'm going to tell you this lie, I'm going to keep it going, and I'm going to try to force you to believe what I want you to believe. And anyone who argues with me, I'm going to argue with them. I'm going to do everything I can to discredit them. That is pretty much the way of some historians. So there's a Greek strategy historian, military strategist historian called Raoul Konyndyk, Dr. Raoul Konyndyk, and he is absolutely phenomenal. He does. I discovered him on, I think it was called The Insider. And he's talking about like military tactics in films. Fuck my life. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm glad I keep all my stuff. So, right, let's just drop everything off. Can't be bothered to sort it out yet. Jesus. But yeah, he is, when he talks about stuff, he's phenomenal. Really informative. And I found a couple of his lectures online. As well, so I've been really enjoying watching his stuff. So I recommend him as well. Don't ask me to spell his name. But you normally put in Dr. Raoul K, and it comes up with his stuff. And you'll come up. He's done 2 YouTube things on The Insider, so he talks about stuff, and it's really interesting. Very, very interesting. He loves ditches, a lot of ditches, all the ditches, some might say. But yeah, how is the studying going, Joel? Hopefully it's not too difficult. And I know I shouldn't ask, but I'm going to. Are we going to be seeing you in November? Hopefully we will. Oh my god. It's going to take ages. Oh, let's just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. I suppose I just kill things on the way, don't I? Yeah, this is 7 days. This is the Alpha 20. So this is the beta as well. So this is the unstable beta. So I wanted to play all of their new stuff. So if you haven't played it for a while, you might have noticed that the graphics have improved massively. The zombies have changed as well. There's no more stupid, sexy nurse zombies. missing? Sweet. They've added more guns. They've added more stuff. There's so much more stuff. The towns, a little bit bigger as well. So yeah, everything's just, yeah, loving this. Absolutely loving this. Everything but math is going great. Unless something terrible happens, I'll be there. Good. That's good. We may even have, they've got the place that we're getting married. There's a like a B&B type place next to it, and you can pay to take one of the rooms for the night. And basically, it means that after the wedding, the following morning, so the newlyweds and people who have decided to stay overnight in this place, their breakfast, there's a chef that comes into the house. So they've got a massive kitchen diner, and the chef comes in, and basically they just cook whatever you want for breakfast. It's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. So I'm very excited about having someone else cook me a massive full English for once, because it's normally me cooking it. Oh god, how far away am I? Oh, it's not on the map. But yeah, I got quite a way to go still. I should probably think about saving ammo at some point. Ooh, what's this? That does. It really does. It really, really does. I mean, I think Helen will be on the waffles probably, and it's just a case of sorting out what everyone else wants to do and things. So, but that looks like a National Guard outpost. Yeah, not sure about the full English though. Not my style of breakfast. Well, no, it's. I mean, what is the traditional breakfast in? Where are you from? Denmark? Is it Sweden? Norway? I don't know. You're all the same. What is the traditional breakfast for you? Is it waffles? No, that's Belgium, isn't it? They have waffles for absolutely everything. If it's not waffles, they're not interested. I am so hungry now. So me and Helen are meant to be on a diet for the new year. We've got wedding stuff to fit into. So So I really fancy making one of my ultimate burgers now. So hungry. Or a McDonald's. How many things have I killed? Over 3,000 zombies. So what's everyone's favourite breakfast? I'm curious now. Joel needs to tell me what his traditional breakfast is. Honestly, I don't know. Sandwiches. We have something no other country has. I think the translation would be like sour milk, and it's something many Swedes eat for breakfast. Ah. You'll have to bring some over with you. I have to try this. Full English needs black pudding, or everyone goes home. So yeah, oh god, yeah. We did one of the early empires. So me and Kit, we used to crew. So we used to do gate crew. But, well, no, we were kind of... We would turn up whenever, crew. We used to... So the event would start on... on the Friday and finish on the Monday. So this is when they used to do 4-day events. And we used to turn up on the Wednesday. And we'd set up... We'd help set up God, Monster, all of those big tents. Then we'd help put up so where people reserve their own bell tents and stuff. And that. Hi Max, I'm good mate, I'm good. Why is this moved into the middle of nowhere? Yeah, so we used to get those all set up, and PD used to... I mean, obviously, you'd get your event for free and everything, but then you'd have vouchers. So they'd give you a beer voucher and they'd give you a food voucher. And we used to... they used to have a place called Feast. So essentially, think of it as an old greasy spoon diner. It was amazing. In a massive tent, and you'd go around, you'd pay your £5, you'd get your 6 pieces and stuff like that. So anyway, we were helping them, and we were going in, doing some bits and bobs for them, move stuff around, and they said that everyone had breakfast was finished, we'd eaten already, and they said they had a massive tray of black puddings left. There was like 30 black puddings, and said, would we like to have some in a roll? So they gave us these massive baps, and holy shit, we had like 8 black puddings in a bap, and we walked off, and I tell you what, there was a little slice of heaven right there. It was incredible. Right, I need to get this finished. I need to go determined to get through to the end, because this is the place most likely to have shotgun ammo now. It's like a sour, non-sweet yogurt, often eaten with cereal. You have to bring some over. Yeah, just bring some over, and I feel the urge to try it. Okay. If I die again here, brace yourself for a rage quit. Right, then where did I fall through the floor and die? Did I go this way? I can't remember. Yeah. I like trying new foods like that. Oh, right, I see. Love this shotgun. Fucking destroys everything. Oh, see, I want a full English now. What is wrong? I mean, obviously nothing, because the full English is the best of all breakfasts. Well, I say best, it's second to midnight sausages. I was given a vodka for Christmas as well. Bison grass vodka. And holy crap, it is amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. I've never had anything like it. So vodka's normally got this really sharp taste to it. Hello, man. How you doing? I'm good. Miss me. Thank you. It was really nice to hear that people have missed the streams. Struggling on through. I had got some amazing people. Around who have helped push me through, whether I want to or not. Right in the ass. Oh yeah, all the zombies crawl now. God, I really need some shotgun ammo. But yeah, this vodka, my god, so nice. So nice. So yeah, it normally has this really sharp taste to it. This one doesn't. It's just a really nice, smooth vodka. So I'm not normally a vodka fan, but this was just absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah, it's got drones in it now as well. It's a really weird thing to have in the game, but it works. No lockpicks, so I'm doing this for a second. I might see if there's anywhere that delivers a full English now. The problem is that I've got a Poppins near me. Well, I say near me, it's 10 minutes away. And there's something that if certain foods are cooked in a certain oil, it makes me feel really ill. It makes me feel really, really shit. And last time I had a Poppins, my god, I felt so ill for the rest of the day. It was fucking horrific. So, I am tempted. Sorely tempted with that. I have to admit, I wasn't actually expecting anybody to turn up to watch or talk or anything today, so I'm pleasantly surprised. Ooh, a few. Just a few. Not missed anything. Oh well. They've put a lot of new places, points of interest in here now as well. Which is really cool. Ah, you subbed. Thank you so much. Sub to Prime. That's awesome. Because I'm looking at getting back into. Well, saying I'm looking at it, I am. I'm going to be doing some more. Bits and bobs to help people out again. So, something I want to do. Well, obviously, I'm trying to do two things. I can barely do one thing at once, so I don't know. I'm trying to do even more. I've got loads of projects that I'm working on at the moment to try to keep myself occupied, as you do. And something I want to, I'm currently writing. I'm writing it up at the moment. Is a web series. Because I just need something to make me laugh while I'm writing it, and there's nothing better than sitting down writing something and making yourself laugh. You feel like such a twat. It's great. So I need to do something like that. Then there's also the extreme makeover thing. That I'm doing with Matt Kaz for E1. I've got my first victim lined up for that. I need to speak to. There's a couple who are coming to their very first event at E1. One is going into Wintermark, and his girlfriend is going into the Navarre. So the plan is, I think he is going to be my victim in Wintermark, and I'm going to do get his old kit up. So me and Matt Kaz, who plays Skywise Fowl, is also on Orc Planet. We are going to be competing. I need to speak to. I've got one judge lined up for this already. I've got Smith from Hat Films. He's going to be one of our judges. I'm going to ask Matt Pennington to see if he'd be willing to come and judge it. If not, because he might be too busy because it will be at an event. If he can't, I'll have a chat with some other people and see if I can get others to come along and do something. What's the plan for Extreme Makeover? So, with my victim and Matt Kaz's victim, I need to speak to her just to make sure everything's okay. What will happen is I will go off with my victim. I've got to stop calling them victims, but let's face it, whoever I've got is. So I will go off with... Oh, fuck's sake. So I've gone... Oh. Okay, so that's the top corner then. This map's meant to be huge. Oh, so that means I need to go all the way back the other way then. Oh well. Hey Matt, how you doing, sexy? Yeah, so yeah, we'll have our two victims. I need to get. I'll find someone who's there who wants to record me and my victim, and we'll have the same for Matt as well. So I'll see if we can. If Matt's got a camera, I can use, or if I can source another one. Then we'll have that. Them go off. They'll have brief, £200 each. Then they go and do that, and then the person is gonna need. They're gonna need. It's gonna be base layers, a tankard, a weapon, and I think it was an accessory. I can't remember, but I've worked it out, and it's going to be very, very tight. But that's the point. And then, yeah, both people get to keep everything that's been bought, and then the winner gets, don't know, gratitude, I guess. Potentially, who knows? They get something. I'll figure that one out as well. But yeah, we can go from there to give the player who wins, the person who wins, something a bit special. I might have a chat with Matt. I mean, even if it's just a PD drinks voucher or something like that, I'll pay for a drink or something. But yeah, that's the plan anyway, to get those sorts of things going on and get people some more stuff, just to help and encourage. I'm also looking at, this will be, because I find at the moment I'm doing alright, and then I have no energy. It's like 10 minutes later, energy is just gone, and I'm done for the day, and I just want to sleep. So when I have time, I want to sort something out so that we can put a little package together. It's inspired by Darkblade, because what Tim's got is an amazing little package of accessories to give to people, and within the Hefty fam and other people and others, there are so many talented people out there. So I want to get stuff put together so that we can do something as well as that, to give them just more things, really, just to ease people into the hobby a bit. Yeah, I think, yeah, Extreme Makeover, yeah, bragging rights. I'm gonna lose. I already know I'm gonna lose, because what we could do is, depending on, obviously with the streams and everything, because depending on what we do is reliant on Patreon, it's reliant on subs, and bits and things like that. So that's what I'm reliant on. And I've just realised on the gaming stream I haven't got anything popping up, any notifications at all, on anything that's going on. So, you know, that's all good. So the more that we get, the more we can do, because I would love to turn around to Matt P and say, look, I can now afford, through the Hefty fam, every month, sorry, not every month, fucking hell, that'd be amazing, every event, to do an extreme makeover type challenge, or is it Queer Eye, or I can't remember what it is, but that sort of thing. We can afford to do this every single event now, and then I can do a competition against someone. So we could get Matt Pennington to come along, and him take his person, me take one person, and then we'll go off, and then it'll become, oh my god, I'm doing a rip off of Hat Films. Shit, I don't care. So I can do we can do it like a Hefty Fan versus. And so I go off. We do these things. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't had that happen for ages. Oh, wow. Look at this. It's not loaded up at all. Yeah, so if we could do these every month, and then we can do a hot... Oh my god, it's there too. Then we can do a... Well, they've got this much stuff. We've won this many times. They've won this many times. And then we can just go from there. I think that could be quite fun to do. So we keep a record of it all, and then just see how far it all goes, and then we just pick different people each time to go up against who. That could be quite fun, and obviously then you can do different aspects of that as well. So we can do the extreme makeover. We can do other things as well, just to help people out. I mean, obviously, if the Hefty Fan starts to get that much money coming, because obviously, I mean, I know I was saying it a lot last year and everything, and I'm saying it again. I don't make anything from this, so this is all. Everything is given back really, really quickly, and is given away to people and everything, and it's a lot of fun to do. How good would it be to turn up at an event, or put out a thing at an event just to say, right, this person has a 4-meter bell tent with them. If you are a brand new player, you can have it. And then they just have to find that person, and that's their goal, to find that person in character. It's always been nice to know that supporting you supports newbies or people who need it. When I started doing LARP and everything, I was in a pretty shit place, and my friend Kit, his brother Robbie, and some friends, Andy and Justin and a couple of others, I turned up to have a pub chat with that lot. We went to a Spoons in Southampton, dirty Southampton, and we were sat around, and they were telling me about their idea to go to Empire. Now, I'd already been to Maelstrom, which was run by PD, and I hated it so much. I absolutely despised it, and I did one event, and I was never coming back. So LARP wasn't for me, I didn't think. And I turned up, and we had this chat, and they were saying, no, we really want you to come. We think you'll enjoy it. It's this sort of thing. It's, think Lord of the Rings. It's not high fantasy, and all of this sort of stuff. Because the fantasy aspect was something I despised. And they sat down, and they was just talking about it all, and I was just like, okay, yeah, I can see how much you're all loving it. Then I had a look at the wiki, and I was just like, it's a bit shit in it, really. And then they just like, what's the real problem here? So I chatted about what my actual issues with LARP were, bad experiences, and all of that. And of course, this is the sort of stuff that makes you think you don't want to do stuff. You don't want to look at things. You don't want to go back and try it again just because you've had one bad experience. And then I just said to them, because I thought this would be the killer for them, to be honest. I turned around and I said, I can't afford it. I haven't got any kit. I haven't got any weapons. I haven't got a tent. I haven't even got a sleeping bag. I have literally got nothing. So I suppose to put it in perspective, at that time my life was a mess. So my partner at the time, well, my ex, had left me. She had taken my daughter, and I was homeless. Well, I say homeless. I was living in the box room at my dad's, and I had absolutely nothing. So I thought I'd tell them all this, and that would put a stop to it, and then I could just go back to trying to sort myself out. Turns out they didn't, and my friends were a bunch of cunts. And I've been watching way too much Auntie Donna, so I do apologise for using the C word. So I was... How far over if I can? Not that far. So I told them all of this, and they basically then turned around and said, well, you can share a tent with him. He's got bedding, he's got this, you can borrow this, you can borrow that, you can borrow the other, and we'll get you sorted out. So really, really don't worry. And then me and Kit went along to Crew, so we had everything done, so that was all food taken care of. And they really looked after me as a brand new player, and that is part of the inspiration for why I want to give stuff back, and I want to do everything I can to help. Because if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be doing this now. I would have never have gone to Empire, I would have never have LARPed again, and I wouldn't be able to help people. So I'm really, really grateful to absolutely everybody. There's another reason behind everything this year, because obviously with me getting cancer and everything, I kind of wanted to stop. I was going to take a year off to get through it all. I'll pause it for a sec. So I was going to take a year off to get through everything, and last year when George died. So as many of you know, George had cancer and he passed away last year, and I did a walk, raised nearly $2,000 for the Teenage Cancer Trust. We climbed Mount Snowdon, and it was amazing. The guy was so positive. He had a massive impact on me. He had a massive impact on my daughter as well, because she used to get bullied, and he spoke to her a couple of times and helped. But he's one of the reasons why this year I want to do more, and I just want to help out more, and I want to do everything I can. I know it's all cliche and it's all that sort of stuff, but it's the truth. So we'll do everything we can, we'll do as much as we can, and we'll try to do even more. So with everything that's ever gone on within the community, good or bad, I couldn't really care. Because you need to focus on the future. Everyone I know or have ever met in the Hefty fam has been amazing. Whether they're still around, they LARP, they don't, they're gone, or whatever, I don't care. They all still have a special place in my heart. It was wonderful getting to meet loads of them at Comic-Con as well. I wish I'd gone to TwitchCon in London to go and see Matt. But yeah, there's loads of stuff. So I just want to do more. You can always do more. And if you think you can't do any more, then just ask, because you always can. So anyway, I'll stop gushing now. But yeah, there'll be more, and I'm sure that when it comes to giving stuff away, I really like the idea of doing something like that. I'll buy a 4-meter bell tent, and then just say, right, you need to go to... Oh, sorry, I'm going to throw some ideas now. So we announce it on stream that a 4-meter bell tent will be given away at an event. Obviously, won't be able to do it for E1 unless something amazing happens with donations. So we're going to give away a 4-meter bell tent at an event to win this, you're going to get the first clue in the stream. You're going to get the second clue in the new player meeting that you need to. That's, well, not must, but it's worth attending. So you need both of those clues, and they will point you towards someone's in-character ID. So, for example, because his name's right in front of me, so Matt, so Moom, the clues will point you towards him in character. And he will have a 4-meter bell tent in his tent, just waiting. And as soon as someone comes up to him in character and says something, I don't know, something stupid and corny, because, you know, it'll be a laugh. So something along the lines of, I didn't know we were in the same family. Something like that. And then it's like, yeah, here you go. Congratulations. That's yours. Well done, you. And then they go off with a... Yeah, the wind is particularly strong across the coast this time of year. Yeah, something like that. I think that would be great. And then, there we go. Congratulations. Matt takes them into the tent. Little photo, just so that we can see it. And then... there we go. Congratulations, they've won a 4-meter bell tent. You can't really... that's the sort of stuff that I want to do. And I think it'll be amazing to give that sort of stuff away. Even like, buy a 4-meter bell tent, get it sent to... oh, buy a bell tent. And just say to Matt, look, we've got a 5-meter bell tent here. Would you like it? So that you can rent it out. You just have to look after it. We'll pay for it and we'll send it up to you. Because that gives them more income as well. I mean, obviously, there's the other thing as well. I don't know if anybody watched me do my chat with Mr. Matt P, the last one. And he was talking about the new site and things like that. And the fact that he'll be looking to... he can't do a GoFundMe legally for what he wants to do, but he can, for this mortgage, but he can go to friends to say, can you lend me money to help? So it was already said in stream that when this all happens, he will come to me and say, can you lend me some money to help? So that will be when I do a massive fundraiser, and then the Hefty fam can then throw money at PD to help buy a permanent site. So there's so much stuff going on. Really is so much stuff going on. Can't get your head around it half the time. Really, really can't. Matt, did you just sub and it not flash up for me? I don't know. It's a weird thing. So yeah, there's so much to do. There's so much that I want to do. No. You got the Bitties badge. That'll be it. So yes, I mean, there's so much going on. So many. This is all changed. They've changed all this. Yeah, shotgun for a snake, but a bit too much, I think. Yeah. So, there's a drop as well. I'll go and get that after this. So yeah, I think there's gonna be plenty of stuff that's going on that we can do, help people out. I mean, the big thing that I've wanted to do she fucked off. Is I had a chat with Rob. Because he does, he has his own Facebook group where people who are struggling come to him for help, and he basically gets donations to help people out financially if he can, and I would like to do something similar, but in a LARP sort of vein. I mean, I suppose, on an let's go on the sort of level, I want a hefty fam to become, when people think about the hefty yeti or a hefty fam or anything like that, it becomes synonymous. I know, look at me using big words. It becomes synonymous with LARP. So when people think of LARP, they think, right, hefty yeti, hefty fam. That's the best place. And oh shit. Excellent contortionists. I'd love for that to happen. I have no fucking clue where I'm going. They've changed the layout of this. I think you've made a cracking go of it already. Though lots of people know this is the place to learn about LARP. Well, it's a bit of a... I think we can always do more. Can always do more. And I think once everything gets sort of, let's say, settled again, and things we get into a place where stop moving and let me shoot you. Yeah, it would just be good to do more. I don't want to settle for where I am. And then that's the case of having so many people come back and watch and get involved again, and is incredible. But having it so it's like out there on YouTube as well, I think that's the one that I really want to break. I want to do more interviews as well. There's the guy who, when I did our very first LARP at Comic-Con, those 2 years ago, got introduced by a guy called CJ the Geek. He's on YouTube and he does a little bit of Twitch as well. He really, really nice guy, genuine guy, really funny. He did our very first interview, and he interviewed a few of us, like 5 of us from Empire, and went down really, really well. And we got to go off after that, and well, basically, long story short is, he is going to be coming on stream at some point, so I can interview him. he is a massive Lucifer fan. He's a huge nerd like us, and really not just such a nice guy. So yeah, he'll be coming on, and I'm going to interview him. We're just going to chat shit. So I'd like to do more stuff like that as well. Ooh. Just driven around on fuck all, really. Yeah, so I get my problem. I've had to invest in a whiteboard. I get so many ideas. I think I lost my pen. I get so many ideas about stuff, things that I want to do. I don't think there's enough time in the day. So, and then the problem is as well is that with YouTube, is that so many people are already. It is the wonderful little Miss Abby. How we doing? I saw your leather. No, that sounds really, really weird. I saw your leather armor that you were working on. It looks absolutely fucking amazing. But yes, yeah, a little Steve stream. I'm just, well, to be honest, I'm at home, I'm bored, and I've been playing 7 Days to Die, so I thought I'd just stream it and chat shit. So it's pretty cool. So, but yeah, there's always stuff that I want to do. I need to talk to people who are good at writing scripts as well. I need to talk to someone about that, or a few people about that, to go with my idea. And then, yeah, because I want to throw something out there. Doing well, yes. We're working on it a couple of weeks on and off. Yeah, I saw it was a you and a Max thing. It does look really, really good. Yeah, it's nice to be streaming again. It's tiring. I should have said that because I'm going to yawn now. But yeah, it is. Ooh. It is nice to be doing it again. It was nice to see everybody turn up for the first stream back as well. And that, so, but as always, just want to do more. And that, so, need to spread our wings a bit, I guess, and branch out into other little bits. I don't know when I'm going to do any more Epic Armory stuff, because the Epic Armory stuff was quite tiring, I found, because I had to do a lot of work on it. So I might do that at... Gyms should be closed on Mondays. Yeah, but you're fab already, just keep going. Oh, thank you, Matt. It means a lot, mate. It really, really does. I just need to... I think after I've done the Extreme Makeover stuff, I need to find another yeah, well no, I've got the judges sorted, I think. That should be fine. Then I got my little... I say this other project, because I'm not doing the trailer until probably E3, dependent on weather. Because obviously I want to get an event out of the way first. And then... yeah, we go and do... and go off and do E3. Then... oh man, too many bloody projects. Too many ideas. But hey, I suppose if you want to make it in doing anything like this, you've got to put in the time and the effort and all that, don't you? So I need to pull my finger out a little bit, I think, and just do that a little bit more. Sorry if you can hear a lot of noise. I don't know what they're doing out there at the moment. But yeah, I think a new player pack, a Hefty Yeti new player pack, so people who can make stuff, get them together, and then we just throw stuff at them and go, here you go. And then, so my idea for that, I will pause it while I talk about it. My idea for that was having have a box together, so everyone who has contributed made something for it. Got to actually do some studying now. You're a liar, Joel. You're a liar and you know it. You have a good one though, mate. I might catch you later. I'll try and catch the next stream too. Yeah, that'll be in just under 6 hours, that one. No noise other than the Jeep in the snow. Excellent, that's good. So yeah, have a box together. So everyone who's contributed some stuff to it that I've paid for, it goes into this box, and it will also have their business cards as well. So it's like they've earned the money from. So I've paid for them to make the thing for this box. They're going to get free advertising too, and it also gets this thing out there. So we'll make a nice little box for it as well. So because I was looking at the LARP box thing that they do in America, really doesn't seem to be worth the money in my eyes. But it would be really good if we could get something like that, not a subscription thing, just a one-off thing to do as well. See what I mean? I've got too many bloody ideas. I'll have to add that to my list. I think they're chopping a tree down. No clue. Yeah, well, it's already. I need to find my highlighter pen. Yeah. See, I even treated myself to some nice highlighters too. So goes a blue. There we go. Added. But yeah, it's just going to be, I think, the little thing that I'm writing at the moment, I hope it's not going to be little. I think I've played this game way too much, and I've got too much stuff going on now. All the graphical stuff's sort of just slowly starting to fuck up for it. Yeah, because Mike bought one, and it didn't really have that much in it for him. So, and if it's not I mean, they had one on there. I think it was $500. So, I have to admit, I immediately looked at reviews of the $500 one. And I found a few. There's a bear. Jesus Christ. So, a couple of the reviews were sponsored by that company. And they had given them this box to do, and it was just like, well, of course they feel obliged to say it. I mean, for me, my big criticism of when I've done anything like that is the fact that I will just tell, whoa. That's amazing. So the thing I get back from companies is that I'm too honest. I'm too honest. So obviously look at the couple of companies that I've criticised because of their women's armour. And yeah, so they didn't like that. But I don't really care. I'd rather be known as someone who's honest. So, but I think, yeah, but there was one who, it wasn't sponsored. They went out and bought it themselves. And they just said, for $500, they could have bought probably 4 times the amount of stuff that was in there. So it was a bit disappointing, but I would like to see something like that over here, and maybe done in a bigger way, perhaps. I don't know. I think Darkblade are in an amazing position to do something like that, and I think if that's new. I think if them as a company got together with a few other people, a few other companies, I think they could put something in them. So like Darkblade, irregular props, Jasmine's Etsy store, things like that. They all got together. That's accessories, a weapon, some jewelry, and they could sell a LARP box, split the profits, and they could tailor it to They could tailor it to every single nation, I think. But that's my 2 cents on it. And I think that'd be an awesome idea. So, but that's just me. I think that'd be great. But I think the big thing for this, I got some lovely Steiner stuff from Jez's store. Yeah, she is absolutely incredible. The stuff that she makes is amazing. I've been looking at buying. I've been looking at some of her Calavesi stuff because I want to Calavesi my kit up a bit more. Because my kit, looking at it, is once I remove some stuff, it's fairly generic, which is fine. It suits me down to the ground. But I think, well, I don't know how much longer Mac's gonna last. Because he is exhausting to play. I always come back from an event absolutely shagged. So, but yeah, it'll be. So I'm talking about like 7 different things now. But yeah, it would be good to. I think it would be quite nice as a community. We could do it on stream or something. Have a brand new player just turn up and say, right, ooh, yeah, we could do that. So I've got an idea here. I've got an idea. Like the Extreme Makeover thing, but we get a new player who has nothing on stream, and we get a couple of people on who... Oh no, we don't even have to get people on. So me and new person on. We chat shit, we talk about the character, we come up with ideas, and we go to chat. Chat come up and say, chat then say, oh, this would be good for that sort of character, that would be good for this sort of character. They chuck links in, we go and have a look at it all. Then we think, right, okay, so this dress would fit that character perfectly. So I go and buy the dress. So the Hefty Fam, through subs and bits and everything like that we've done, we'll have a set limit, but we go out and buy that dress and we get it delivered to them. Someone says, oh, they're really struggling for something or other. It's like, okay, yeah, right, this person really needs... I don't know, they've just lost their job or something like that. They're coming to Empire. They've got this, and this. They don't know if they can afford a weapon, so they're looking to borrow one. We go out and buy them a weapon, and we do that across the board. But we do it all on stream, because it becomes a really nice, positive way of doing things. So like, someone needs a cloak being made, or what's a cloak or something, and they want it made in a specific way. Okay, fine, yeah, we can go and pay for someone to do a commission. I mean, we know so many people who make stuff and things like that. I'd rather pay for someone to make it. I mean, I will never buy from the main, like, European, apart from Epic Armory, because their stuff's awesome. So I can say that because they don't even pay me, but I just genuinely like their stuff. We can get people who make stuff, all these commissions, to go out and make a cloak, tunic, do all of that sort of stuff, because that's a way of we're giving back to the community. We're keeping it all, we're paying it all forward at the end of the day. I think that would be an absolutely fucking amazing thing to do. So, it's Theo. Hey dude, how you doing? I hope you are good. Any ideas of what kind of character follows Mac? I've got a few ideas. We are looking at either wow. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, my friend. I am doing wonderful. Yeah, we're looking at either going Varushka, League, or, well, I'm not too sure past that, really. So I'm thinking, as a group, we're looking at Varushka and League. Individually, I know, I love Navarre. The Navarre is my home. And it's a fantastic, wonderful place. So I would love to go back to the Navarre at some point. I think, what sort of character concept? I don't know. I'd quite like to play an old grizzled veteran who just sits down and complains all the time, and tells stories to all the younger people and stuff like that. I think that could be quite fun to do. But it all changes depending on the nation that you go into. So if I go Varushka, I'm thinking Vesemir type character from... yeah. So that would be my Varushkan sort of type. Well, it's Varushkan or Navarre, that would work. Well, in League, not so much. Not at all, in fact. But yeah, Varushka, I'll be looking at like a Vesemir type character, because Vesemir is just awesome. Navarre, I don't know. I haven't really settled on a concept. If I go back to the Navarre, it could be anything, to be honest. But the Varushka sounds, I mean, as a nation concept, the more I read on Varushka, I love it. I'm going Varushka for my next character too. Yeah, the Varushka have got something about them. They're never, I suppose the best way to describe it is they're never really considered mainstream, but they're like they're like a nation that everyone seems to have a little soft spot for, and people always look at and think, oh yeah, that'd be good fun to play. So I mean, I know a few people in the Varushka already. That's so bad. So, I mean, there's lots of options. There's lots of things to do. So, but a specific design, I don't know. I don't know yet. I mean, I'll just have to wait and see, I guess. I was expecting to see that bear come running down after me. Oh, is it still glitched out, is it? Yeah. Right, I think there we go. Yeah, I have to interact with something to get it fixed. I haven't got much other than a name, and that I wanted to play a ritualist. Names are quite easy. Well, I find names easily. I wonder how many people will retire their characters and make a new one ready for E1. From what I hear, quite a lot. Quite a lot of people have made new characters. So, it's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. To see what everyone comes up with. That's for sure. Can't be bothered to sort all this out at the moment, so my big hole. I thought I got rid of that bit. Oh, just this little bit. Yeah, so I think there's going to be a lot of it going on. So you're a Steiner. Wow. Mac Mac is not a Calavesi, but it's shortened from Macus. Oh, fuck's sake. Well, I suppose at least they can't dig up. I have contemplated changing Mac's name, but I've decided with Mac, I'm going to ask a Scot to follow me into the next battle, because I'm sick and tired of not getting a name. So Wintermark wanted to name me a lot when I was in Navarre, and I refused all the time. But now I'm in Wintermark, I can't get a fucking name for love nor money. It's ridiculous. Have I seen the Screamer? Yeah, they're awesome. Love the new Screamers. I love the new the new spider ones. I should really, if I go and turn all the forges on. Oh. Let's go and put all the forges on, and then I can, well, they might already be on. Yeah, let's see if we can get a Screamer out, because they do look amazing. I'm pretty camp, so I'm going to lean into that and be a mincing Steiner. That's going to be interesting to see. I look forward to seeing that. Okay, that was interesting. They destroyed my base. Well, I destroyed my base. I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to this game. 2,500 hours on it, and I still have never settled on a base design that I like. So I'm trying something. I'm going to be trying something new on this one. Right. Oh. You're not a screamer. So, I saw a guy have a base in a sewer. Jesus. Not seen that yet. But Alpha 20, there's a lot of new stuff coming on and coming out, so it's going to be interesting. Oh, see, I really want to see a screamer now. Sorry, yeah, as well, Bam, we're chatting LARP as well, live action roleplay, because we're all LARPers here. But a mincing Steiner. Excellent. Have you got armour sorted for your Steiner? I still need to get rid of this. I've still got a load of stuff from the Epic Armory box that I've got. No armour, I was 6'5" and built like a brick shithouse, so it's going to cost a bit of money. Yeah, I feel you. I'm quite broad, so well, quite fat at the moment, but that's gonna change, because when I came out of the forces, I was very I lost all motivation with everything. Mental health went through the floor, so I just lost everything really, and I had no interest in looking after myself. Ate a lot, drank a lot, so I heard something there. But hopefully this year things will change. Oh. Hey, there we go, Screamer. They look really cool. They better add Alpha 22. If on Steam, they have already said that all games will be. It's when this is stable. They'll all get updated anyway. So I'm sure that they will do it, because this is a huge update. So it would be very silly for them not to. I think it's a journey string. Yeah, I do struggle with it. I need to work on my cardio at the moment. I think I might be due a reload of this at some point. Because look, I have dug up so much stuff. Jesus. Sorry, Steve, what's the plan for the next minute? Sorry, I had to work call just as you said. Fuck's sake, Max. I'll come back to that in a sec. Wanting to get into the trading game at Anvil, so using that as motivation to get on the treadmill. Yeah, that's a good shout. I would get used to carrying stuff while doing lots of walking. So weighted walking is probably going to be a good one. Otherwise, walking around that field's going to be... It's actually not that bad. I mean, I've done... I think it was 35,000 steps in a day. And that was that was a busy old day, that was. But you just don't really notice until you're sat down at the end of the day and your legs don't work, and you just want to sleep where you are. So, but yeah, so yeah. Any idea when it's out? No clue. Absolutely no clue. How long is a piece of string on that one? But yeah, right. Extreme Makeover for Max. me and Matt Kaz of Skywise Foul fame will have a victim each, and a victim each with £200 each. It will hopefully be at E1. I need to have a chat to my victim because his other half, he's joining Wintermark. His other half, she is joining Navarre. So the plan will be for Matt to have the girlfriend and sort her out for 200, and me to have the boyfriend and ruin everything he's come to know and love about Empire for 200. Then when we're done, we'll have hopefully 3 judges. So I'm going to ask Matt Pennington to do it, and I'm gonna, but I don't know if he'll be able to because he's obviously just going to be stupidly busy. Alec Smith from Hat Films has said he'll do it already, which is awesome. So I might have a chat and see if I can see if Trot will do it as well, and then that'll be it. So obviously both people get to keep everything that they have been bought as well, and the winner gets bragging rights as well. So it's going to be pretty cool. Going to have to bring such an incredible product onto the field. People come to me instead of the other way around. Yeah, there are a few products that have a name already. So you've got the 2 Feet Cider, which everybody travels the field for, and they buy it in bulk as well. You've also got the Seawolves port, which is absolutely immense. Really, really nice stuff. So yeah, it's not that difficult to do, to be honest. Getting a name for yourself is, yeah, fairly easy when it comes to that. There's a couple of young lads who go around selling an elderflower wine, and oh my god, it's really, really good. They did it for 2 events, walking around selling it, and now people place orders from them, and then turn up and grab it themselves. So it's really, really good. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll allow that. Sorry, I haven't got any mods on, so... Oh, thanks for the follow as well, Ben. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so there's so much to do. The loser should buy the winner a drink as well. I like that idea. I think the loser should buy the winner and the judges a drink at the Forge. So that's 3 judges. So buy a round for 5 people. You're looking at what, 25 quid? I think. Something like that. It could get quite expensive. Mr. The Biffer, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Right, so how am I going to do this? I didn't pick up any fuel, did I? Nope, because I'm an idiot. Just woken up after last night's NFL. How you doing? I am pretty good. I'm pretty good. Feeling a bit tired, but that's I mean, the painkillers are all kicking in and everything, so it's the least I expect, to be honest. Ooh. Yeah, that bit was probably a bit dumb. After the NFL last... Yeah. God, there were some cracking games last night. I was just happy to see the Cowboys beat the Eagles. And the Eagles laughing and saying, "Ha, you beat our second string." But it's like, we've already beaten your first team. So we've beaten you twice this season. So we've beaten everybody you've got. So there's no real argument here. So they're a bit, well, they're Eagles fans, aren't they? They're not exactly the smartest people. Let's face it. But I'm looking forward to the playoffs because we've got the San Francisco 49ers. So I'm hoping that if we beat them, well, it's the Eagles are playing the Buccaneers in the other bit. So hopefully, well, don't know. Sounds like a fun little project for the both of you. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, Max. It's going to be interesting. I said that, obviously, if things keep on going the way they're going, and I get more Patreon, more subs, and everything, then it will mean that it's not a one-off. So it can become we could do it every event. We can grab 2 new players, do this, and then have them fully kitted out every single event. I think that will be something that will go down really well with PD as well, because it could just become part of their lead up to an event as well, knowing that we can do so much to help out. So I think that will just be pretty fucking awesome, to be honest. So, right, don't need that. So this has got to go in here, so I can get all that sorted out. Yeah, so hopefully that will become a... I mean, obviously, I think if people look at it at E1 and the videos the video that we put out, we can say, look at what we've done here, and everybody says, "Oh, that's amazing. That's really, really cool." It's like, well, we can do it for E2, but I need this, and then we can do this for E2 as well. So, I mean, Prime subscription on Twitch, Patreon for £3 a month, something like that. It all goes towards it, and then obviously if it builds up and up and up and up and up, we'll add a third team to it. So we'll have me against 2 other people with 3 victims. Well, 2 volunteers and a victim, because obviously whoever gets me is the victim. So we can do more and more stuff like that. I think it'll be really interesting. And I think a lot of people would be interested, and we can like get nominations for people and just say, yeah, this person's brand new, never been, and stuff like that. And then, yeah, we can just make more of it. Hi, John. 10 months. Only 10 months. It feels like you've been around a lot longer than 10 months. Some more results, but yeah, can't help Eagles fans. Best, yeah, I mean, they win a Super Bowl and then destroy their own city. It's just like, what can you say to that, to be honest? Just got off work house. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad, buddy. Going to watch your game kit early next month. Me, Helen, and Lily should be attending that one. I haven't got my shovel. Yeah, we should be going to that. Touch wood. It's Helen's birthday. The day after it, so it could be quite nice. To go along to something like that with her as well. I think it'll be quite obvious where I am. I'm going to try to do some filming there as well, so to show off what the whole thing looks like and everything. But I mean, I will keep my eye out for a 6'5" mincing brick shithouse. I think's the best way to describe it. Oh god. Yes, Minecraft looks very different. Oh man. Oh, I fucking love this game so much. Yeah, but that's the plan. And I've been around 2 years. I just never had the money to subscribe, and now I have a job. The Patreon is looking tempting. Yeah, I want to do something. The Patreon is kind of working, but I want to do something different as well. So, yeah, suggestions for the Patreon from people would be really, really good. I mean, I can't really say things like, yeah, we'll all jump into a call together and talk stuff, because that's all I do. I don't really do anything without talking it through on like stream and stuff like that anyway. So can't wait for E1. It's quite daunting, but I'm hoping it should be. It's if it goes all going ahead, all going well, it will be a good event, and I think everybody will be. I think everybody will settle in quite quickly. I think that's going to be the big aspect of it. I think a lot of people are worried and nervous about going back. I know a lot of people have made new characters as well for it. So I think it's going to be nice. I think we'll obviously have the Hefty Fam thing on the Thursday. People will know where we are. So new players come along, can say hi, come and see people, food, drink, blah blah blah. All that will be there. I'm shitting it for E1 in terms of just not having a clue really, but my excitement outweighs my nerves. Yeah. Well, my very first event, when I got there and I got in character, I had already decided that I wanted to play, a military vet. I wanted to play a veteran, who just was in the military game, but just advised people. Just gave them a, no, don't do this, you should do this, and then, no, but don't do that either, you should be doing this, really, if you think about it, and all of that sort of stuff. I wanted to be the advisor. Didn't work, because a day after, I think it was on day 2, I was the Navarre General. I was one of the Navarre Generals. So it worked amazingly well for me. You know? So, but yeah, I can't see anybody having any problems, because as soon as you get there, you'll realise how, as soon as people say, oh, you're new, and you go, yeah, I'm new, never been, don't know what I'm doing, blah blah blah, everybody will just be, well, let's do this, let's introduce you to these people, let's get you off doing that, and what do you want to do, and oh, you want to do that, okay, yeah, that's great, go and talk to this person over there, they're amazing for that, and yeah, there will be no problems. You'll run out of things to do. Well, no, you won't run out of things to do. You'll run out of time to do things, I should say. Is the best way to... Phew, thank you. Yeah. If I can survive Empire, you'll be good. Yeah. John was, best way to describe what happened to John was wrong place, wrong time, wrong character, I think. And then when he discovered a different part of the game, everything's opened up for John amazingly well. So he's come on leaps and bounds. It's been absolutely fantastic to see him do his thing. There's a bit of chaos, to be honest, at E1. Tear down the old systems and replace them with new keeners. See, that's going to be the fun thing. I'll pause that for a sec. That's going to be the fun thing. You're going to get all of these new people who'll turn up. You get all these new people who'll turn up wanting to charge straight in, but that you're going to have the old guard there. People who have been around for a while, who know what they're doing. Chaos is a ladder. Yeah. Where's that from? Why do I know that? Chaos is a ladder. Sounds too familiar. Yeah, so... Game of Thrones, that's it. So yeah, you'll get all of the new people who will turn up and then really push to get involved in stuff. But it'll be like someone who's coming up to Mac and just saying something really, really dumb and thinking they'll get away with it because they're new. They won't. There will be someone who's already told me that they're going to come up to me in character. And as soon as I look at them, they're going to insult me. It's the dumbest. It's not smart. So there'll be things like that. So, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. And there's going to be a lot of game that's going to be open up because of the amount of new people who are coming. So I think the magic part of the game is going to be the huge one. I think a lot of new people are coming in, choosing to do magic, and the way that they're going to look at doing it, it's going to be interesting to see them throwing their ore in, and they're going to mix it up, and that's going to be really fun to see, because I know a few people involved in the magic game. So, yeah, there we go. I was going to call you Magic Mike there, but no. Yeah, Magic Man. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Got a rough goal of finding a hall by the end of E1, but whatever happens. Yeah, there won't be you find people to talk to. If you start to struggle, give us a shout. You won't be able to come into my hall, but I know a few halls that they're full of good. They've got good people in them. I know some are hefty fam of they've all met on through this, and they're all starting a hall together as well. So there's a lot of stuff there. My angle for Empress, yes, yeah, the Empress game. That's going to be fun. I think that's going to be I thought that was going to get finished at E1 or E2 this year. I can see it going on till next year now, with the amount of new people going. If your combat wants to survive, yeah, John does all the battle rituals as well and stuff. So if I'm not Archmage for Autumn by the end of E1, something's gone wrong. Isn't the vote for Autumn like E3 though? So you won't be. I was back Magic Man 2. So yeah, so many. The game is going to get a huge influx of Keen from all angles, and it's going to be great to see. It's going to be so much fun to see. I want to see who dies first. I can't. Yeah, I want to see who. I want to find out which players are going to be coming into it, and then it'll just be like, well, I died really early, so that's going to be fun. So I look forward to that. Yeah, that's going to be very, very interesting. I think I've got my money on there's a few people who I think will die quite quickly. So no, I'm not. No, see, yeah, we all know Justin will die, but I'm looking at new players. 2 points in Autumn Law, nice. Been doing a lot of songwriting of late, ready for E1. Fingers crossed I convince people to listen. Might have to challenge Pud to a rap battle to establish my dominance. Well, to be honest, with singing, you just have to turn up and people and just say, do people mind if I sing a song? That's it, and everybody will be happy to have you sing. I don't think I've ever met anybody who has turned around and said, no, I'd rather you didn't sing a song. So, I mean, even I sang once. I only sang 2 lines of it, forgot the words, and then just went, no, that's it, that's your lot, I'm done. And then went and sat down and had a beer. So, there's stuff like that as well. But yeah, Pud, Andy, Pud loves it when people turn up to sing. He really, really does. I've never met anybody who encourages everybody as much as him. I really haven't. He's yeah, he is so good when it comes to it. Come to Song and Stories, and then everyone won't have a choice but to listen. Everybody has a choice. Can't be bothered to dig that out now. Yeah, I mean, Song and Stories is a good way to go as well. You just speak to... so I think Jamie's coming back. So I think Jamie... Well, I don't know if he is or not, but I think he's playing a bard again. So he might be taking over everything. But if not, you got Gabs there who runs the show. So she'll be a good shout as well. Is this gonna how far? How's this come out so far? It's normally fallen over by now. Do, do, do. So yeah, Song and Stories is going to be a good way to go. I mean, it's going to be the same with like battles and stuff like that too. Man, my keen is starting to show. That's good. That's awesome. That's what this is here for. Right, that's the limit. Take it to the limit. Finding the Keen to actually have some hope this year. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, weirdly enough, I was talking to Helen about Keen and Empire and LARP and all of that yesterday, and I mean, obviously my focus has been elsewhere, so I've not been overly fussed about Empire for a while. But I did say that I was hoping that doing the streams again it might help, and really talking to you lot, it's helping quite a lot. So yeah, definitely definitely feeling the definitely feeling the Keen. Keen's real. Feel for anyone who's not been not new, who's been waiting. Yeah. If you haven't been waiting, then yeah, it's been. If you've not been, it's been a bit brutal, to be honest. Oh, well, mate, I'll catch you later, Steve. Yes, I will catch you later, buddy. You have fun at work. Hello there, sir. Hello. Good day to you. It's rank 5 now, John. Jesus wept. That's that is a bit much. Jeez. Oh man, starting to flag a little bit. How's it going? Good to see you live again. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Painkillers are helping a lot, which is really nice. So yeah, I can't complain. I will, but I shouldn't. How are you doing? Are you good? I'm hoping that since it's been such a long break, go to E1 as my first event will be quite a natural jumping on point. Yeah, everyone's going to be new. Everyone's going to be getting back to it. Oh, fuck's sake. So I think we'll find that a lot of people are going to be what's that? Cool. Looking to regain their footing again, I think is the best way to describe it. Jeez. Yeah, we're chatting Empire. Again. Yeah, chatting Empire as always. Yeah, I think John's hit the nail on the head there. Oh yeah, bogged down in work. Yeah, that sucks. I think everyone, when they get into that field, everyone's just going to be, well, I don't know what I'm doing. It's going to be going up to people again. So going up to my in-character family and going, what's your name? Who are you? What have you done? I don't know what this is. Can I help you? Yep, she's stopped in awe of my little bridge that I'd made. Keen is a bit low for Empire. I think everyone has gone through something like that, to be honest. I know I've definitely struggled. I think well, perhaps I haven't arranged an archetype chat yet. So I was gonna do my stream tonight was just gonna be a let's chat type thing. So I might do a let's build Keen chat instead. So I think that could. I think that should help. I think that should help people out. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. With everything going on at the moment, I had considered jacking in Empire and LARP all together for a while. But then, obviously, with things that have happened, end of the year and stuff, things go on that make you want to do more, and I realised that I can do a lot to help people out in the LARP community, and so yeah, fingers crossed. But yeah, we should. It's been a long 3 months. Has it been 3 months since I've done LARP streams and stuff? Jesus, that long. I don't think anyone would blame you if you did. Yeah, I know, but since everything happened and all of that, I want to do. I enjoy helping people. I like doing what I can to help out, and knowing that I can create a little focal point to get people to come together, help out in a community. It's not just the community. It's weird because someone talked to me about community. I was having a chat with them while we were playing games, and they were talking about community, and they said that they were talking about the Discord being the community. The Discord's not the fucking community. That's really, really not. The community is when we're in a field together, when I'm streaming. I mean, the Discord is part of the community. When we're talking on Facebook, Twitter, that's everybody is in the community, and that. So for me, it's been a long thing to get, and everyone who is involved has been absolutely amazing. And getting everybody together into this one place where we can all then, like, example being, let's look at that certain one where we were trying to save for a bell tent, so we did the raffle, and then all of a sudden we had a bell tent, we had weapons, we had armor, we had accessories. I think we had mead as well. We had all of this stuff that was then just bought and given away to people. And I love the fact that I've been able to put things together so that we can do it. And I miss it. I miss streaming. And I miss talking to everybody. I miss the social aspect more than the topic, I should say. So yeah, I think it'll be a good one. It will help me out as well. I think, let's face it. So I think tonight's streaming, we're going to do let's build some Keen for LARP. And we'll just get everybody chatting about positive things they're looking forward to, things that they want to do, just to share some stuff, you know? I think that'll be a really good, fun thing to do. And I'm not streamed for 4. Jesus. Wow, that has been a blessing for you lot, hasn't it? But still, game time 3 months. Yeah, that's going to be the weird bit. Where people who weren't pregnant are now having kids. They're going to turn up with babies at Empire and be like, wow, that was a weird 3 months, wasn't it? You've got something really special here. That someone like me taking a few tentative steps and something new can feel welcome, comforted and accepted. Thank you. Everybody's welcome. Everyone is accepted. So, yeah, that's a big thing. Right. I am going to call the stream there, I think. 2.5 hours of it all. And I'm going to do another one tonight. So I'm going to sleep so well tonight. It's going to be unbelievable. I might grab some of this vodka to drink on stream. And we're just going to talk Keen. We're going to be positive. We're going to plan. We're going to talk E1. Oh, don't push it. Don't push it. There's a line. Sorry, Mr. Don't worry. I'll be back on at 7. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to talking Keen and everything. So, but yes, Eagle fans, maybe. Probably not. But still, anyway. You all take care. And I'll see you all around 7 o'clock. Go tell your friends. I'll see you all soon. Stay safe. Much love. Bye bye.